Hey guys, Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Kingdom Come Batman. I am very excited for this one. This is definitely one of my favorite Batman designs. I always wanted this design in action figure form, and seeing McFarlane take a crack at it just made me so happy. I love Kingdom Come. The storyline is definitely one of my favorites, since I have read it, and it's based, this figure's based off one of my favorite comic book artists of all time, being Alex Ross, and it just makes me so happy to finally get this figure in hand. I remember when they announced it, I was just like, oh, that is the one to get for me. There's the barcode. Nothing much more at the top, so let's get to it and crack him open. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. He first comes with a DC Multiverse stand. Wish it was a flight stand. Then he comes with your trading card. Again, love this artwork. I remember seeing this panel when I read the comic book and freaking loving this design. I'm very happy to have an Alex Ross figure from McFarlane Toys. It just makes me so happy. Here we have a little bio on the back. And I guess we can count this as accessories. He has his wings, which, come detached, and they do clip on. So let's grab the figure. You get these little clips and these little notches, so if you want to just do that, like so. And they do go in a certain way. They do kind of curve inward. You just have to, it's hard to pull it up on camera, but they do curve inward a little bit, so just keep that in mind. And there he is with the wings attached, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This just makes me so freaking happy. You just look at that. That is such a good wingspan. Here, let me grab the tape measure. The wingspan is about yeah, it's a foot long. That's a foot long of wings. That's crazy. That is freaking awesome. And for 20 bucks, yeah, this is great. For $20, I love this. I freaking love this. That is awesome. As you can see, they do have some articulation. And so, funny thing is, when I saw this figure, I was like, oh, that looks awesome. I just really wish he came with some interchangeable hands, because he holds on to this when he flies. But there's holes on the bottom of these fists, so you can have him hold on to this, which is a little detail I did not see coming, and just makes me happy. Like McFarlane is paying attention. Like, look at that. He can hold on to his belt. That is so cool. Like, that is awesome. I was gonna say, like, my one complaint is interchangeable hands, but he can hold on to his belt, which is so cool. Like, that is awesome. This, already I'm impressed with this guy. I'm already super impressed with this. So taking a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at the head first. I love it. This is definitely Alex Ross. I'm very happy to have this iteration of Batman in my collection. Like, Alex Ross is actually my favorite comic book artist of all time. And to have this, figure based on his artwork just makes me so happy. And this head sculpt just looks like it's ripped straight from the page. This whole figure looks like it's ripped straight from the page. Like, it looks great. I love it. You get that whole, neck brace looking helmet. He did actually have a neck brace in the comic book. Like, Bruce Wayne had this big ass neck brace on him, because he is older. This is a Elseworld story. Everyone's older. A lot of these heroes are retired. But yeah, again, very happy to have the Kingdom Come figure. And this is an awesome head sculpt. And then looking at the rest of the body, I can't get over how accurate this looks. This looks awesome. I've always loved, a big bat symbol like this that covers his whole chest. That looks so cool. You can barely see the ears, but you can also say the little chin strap is kind of the ears as well, which is really interesting to look look at, but it's, again, really cool. Love how they have the little belt piece with the handles here. You have the gauntlets looking, oh my god, I'm like seriously geeking out over this thing. I love Kingdom Come, and this is just making me so happy. Looking on the back, we have this jetpack. I don't remember him having this in the comic book, but I love it. I do really like it. This whole figure gives a like whole retro style, like a retro future style, if you know what I mean. Like, and it looks cool. I do like it. And I put the wings back on for the articulation segment just so we can get a closer look at the wings articulation. So, as you can see, they're on, like, these little hinges that just clipped on there. They can just hinge back and forth. They can hinge forward that much, which looks really cool. You know, you can have it for a shield pose, or you can, like, just be stabbing something with the wings. They can fold back that much, which is, I guess, okay. It would have been cool if they folded in more to like fold in like this, you know what I mean? But, you know, for now, let's just take these off and then take a look at his actual articulation. The head is on a dumbbell joint, which can look up that much, which is really good, especially for a guy who has to wear a neck brace. That's really good. Can look down that much. You can look down all the way that much. So you can see they hollowed out some of the back of the head so it can fit in. It works. I like it. You know, you get a little bit of tilt, but if you move it down forward, you can get some more. You can look side to side a little bit. The shoulders can move up that much. He doesn't move all the way up because of the shoulder pads. You can move down, and you know you can rotate. But you know you're gonna get some limited articulation with this whole thing in the back. You know you're not gonna get anything back from the arms or the legs, and you won't get anything back from the torso. He has single jointed elbows that also swivel as well, no bicep swivel, and he has wrists on a McFarlane ball joint that can hinge and rotate. His abs, his torso can crunch down that much, which is really good. You get some rotation and some pivot. You do get some spread with him, which is pretty good. He can kick forward that much. Again, no back because of the thing. He does have an upper thigh cut, which is really nice to see on a Multiverse figure. He has double jointed knees, which bend in really well. I'm surprised to see how much that bends in. And McFarlane ankle balls that move down, they move up, they do rotate and pivot, and he has toe articulation. Measuring Batman out, he comes to around 7 3/4 inches tall, almost 8 inches. And here he is next to some regular Batmans. We have the Hush Batman, the blue and gray variant, and the Rebirth Batman. And then here he is next to some other crazy Batman suits. We have the Duke Thomas one, we have the Speeding Bullets, Gladiator Batman, and the regular version of the hazmat suit. And here he is up on a flight stand. I got him on the Mezco flight stand. I gotta say, for as limited as this figure feels, it's awesome. I love it. I am very happy to have this figure in my collection. Having more Batman figures just make me super happy, but having this one in particular just sends me flying. I freaking love this figure. And this is one of my favorite designs. Having an Alex Ross inspired figure in my collection just makes me so happy to have, something based on his artwork. Like I said, he's my favorite comic book artist of all time, and having something from Kingdom Come makes me even happier. I love that storyline. That's like one of the only comic books I've read. I'm not much of a comic reader, but I remember reading that, it was the whole graphic novel, but I remember reading it and loving it. So having this just makes me so happy, and you're getting a lot of value with this figure. Like the size alone, with the wings, for $20, that is awesome. Like if this was under Hasbro, they would probably charge you $30, $30 to $35, and call it a deluxe figure. But no, this is great. Having all of this, for $20 is awesome. I did get this on the McFarlane store. He is in stock still, I believe. You can find him at, other retailers like GameStop. I do believe he is starting to hit targets. But yeah, I'm just happy to have this figure in my collection. It is awesome to have. And I love the little detail of the little holes in his hands because, again, like I was going to say, when this figure came, like I said, when this figure came out, I wish it came with gripping hands so he can grip onto the little belt. But no, McFarlane got it covered and put little holes in his fist, which just absolutely makes it better. So yeah, I highly recommend this figure to you guys. It just makes me happy to have, and I'm very happy to have this in my Batman Hall of Armor, because he's definitely going to stand out with the wings. And it's just, either way, he's just going to stand out, and just having this figure just makes me super, super happy. I can't say much about it. This may be one of my favorites of the year. There's a lot of tough competition for best figure of the year right now, and this guy is definitely in the running. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, because I definitely enjoyed this figure, and I hope you guys leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.